Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Now this throw caught left side. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
First down.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
On 2nd and 7, Goff. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Goff. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Chubb on the counter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, 75 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Taken at about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Now Dobbins. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
To throw on 2nd down is gone. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Here's Dobbins. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this one caught by Dez Bryant.
Goff's pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens, nothing. From
the 30 on 2nd down, Mayfield flushed out right. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They go with Chubb on second down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Dobbins. And there is a flag, so a big second down pickup, but will it hold? So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Second down, a run with Dobbins. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Play action. It's gone. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Myles Garrett able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That is caught left side by Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, and he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Gone. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st, as he can only get this to the 30. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll begin with much more advantageous starting field position than they did on their last drive, as they come up here 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun. Gone.
Madden is blessing this nigga, bro.
His man, Marquise Brown.
Blessing the fuck out this nigga, bro.
The 35. That gain on 3rd
They've been
down,
trying.
good for 20.
Nigga, yes, and you even said it, bro. They've been holding me the whole fucking first half.
1st and 10.
Exactly. Them shits matter. Them shits matter.
Left side, Andrews with it complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective game.
They can't hold me too long.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again is Goff. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Justin.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really...
Bro. And now out of him. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Nigga, bro.
Nick Chubb.
That's the second run they gave this nigga, bro.
First half, and the Browns have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Browns 14, Ravens 7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb, 73 yards. Well, that didn't take long, one play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to run with Hunt, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Bro, look at that shit.
And he takes
This nigga's just cluttered up.
Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Out left side here to Bryant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of
a good pickup there, 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Now a carry for Dobbins. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
He's going to find his tight end Boyle.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Goff. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. Brought in left side by Snead. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Nobody over there.
Now the drive starts with a completion out to the right and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now here's a throw, and that's Taywan Taylor with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Play fake. Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goff. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be out right at the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders-Patriots to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl. The tuck roll,
didn't you? Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. Another run here with Dobbins.
Give me one, Madden. Fuck, give me one. This nigga been running all game. Give me one, nigga. The fuck? How you can't run on the 3-3-5, bro? He's sitting in 3-3-5 the whole game. Why can't we run?
And he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Nigga, that's a regular 3-3-5.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On first down, it's gone. Flush to his right.
I see you, bro.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So line of scrimmage, still the 39.
Nigga, yes it is. Huff, okay, so what you do before pre-snap? What you doing? I know you ain't doing nothing special. That nigga Lou just Bruh, it's a 3-3-5 against a team with no elite receiver. I mean, it's gonna look good, but nigga, what you mean? I got 230 passing yards. Are y'all niggas okay?
They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
If it wasn't no regular 3-3-5, I wouldn't be able to pass at all.
Pick up a first here on third down.
Nigga, I have 230 passing yards. Lou, what are you talking about running, nigga?
To throw is gone.
And this nigga just threw the fucking pick, bro. Oh my god.
Greedy Williams picks it off. 30. The 20.
This nigga so trash, bro. Oh my god.
The Browns defense has a touchdown.
Touchdown, Browns.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
This shit ain't no legit, nigga. Shut up.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the picks.
Nigga, you got OBJ and don't even use him.
Still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
What, nigga? That ain't even no.
End result of that one, a nice.
That ain't even the point I'm making.
So you can use that to set up your play action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football.
You missed the point.
Because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
He's taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
Back to throw, Goff. He'll buy some time right. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
Come on, pick him up. Pick him up. That's a touchdown, bro.
Space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. And he'll be taken down.
We there?
He does have first down yardage.
Come on, man.
4 yards on
Man.
the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram taking it in. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
Justin Tucker.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one.
Hello?
Able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to let him up now. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Chuck Clark.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Now the Browns will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Imagine that did happen again. That'd be no fun.
They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
That one goes for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Marquise Brown, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown.
Man.
Here's 1st and 10. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that. When
bro.
To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So, Charles, oh so close on one side.
Nigga, you're trash, nigga. Madden, bro, don't even start that shit with me, dude.
The glamour, the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got
Look at Lou fat. Lou, what's funny, Lou? What's Lou funny? Jazzy Fate looking motherfucker. What's funny, Lou? Get your thick ass over here. Bro, that shit is lucky, nigga. That shit is luck. Bro, you broke a 3rd down, a 3rd and long for a tutty, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Championship for Charles.
Exactly, nigga. Then fuck, that's Madden blessing, bro.
In 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Look at Lou thick ass over there laughing, nigga. That's the same nigga that be tanking with the Colts. That shit ain't funny, nigga. This blessed ass nigga, bro. Nigga, you boo-boo. Shut up. Niggas be, man, Madden give niggas the ultimate confidence. This nigga ain't even have to do shit. He just hiked the ball and ran with Chubb. Like, what? Hello? What? No. I traded Lamar because that nigga can't pass. This nigga, man. So blessed, bro. Blessed the whole first half, bro. Oh my god, dog. Am I lying? Nigga, every play I called, it was a holding. This nigga think he good, bro, because he fucking Madden blessed? She making me sick to my... hurt my stomach, though. Nigga, a little, nigga, I fucking get the ball, bro. Nigga, they call a holding like my first 3 drives, nigga. Like, hello? Nigga, every playoff game I done played so far, bro, with these Ravens right here, bro, I done had to legit bust my ass to get the dub, nigga. They tried to cheat me against the Patriots, nigga. They cheated me against Sid. Oh, man. Should be hurting. I be sleep, bro. My sleep schedule all fucked up. I'm getting ready for electrician school, so I'm getting my sleep schedule back right. Lou back on that bullshit, huh? That sound like some Lou activities. That sound like Lou. Damn. Oh shit. Are y'all on? I said, are y'all on? Are y'all on COD? Oh yeah.